Hi guys, this is FPL Tips and welcome back to another deadline stream. Sorry Daniel, I know I had to post the chat in the screen. But anyways, I think you guys can hear me now. Hi Daniel, hi Nikhil, hi Nihal. It's gonna be a quick stream because I have some important work that I need to do by 8:30. So might as well just stretch it till we get the Italian lineups and then we'll wrap it up. Insigne to Kevin De Bruyne is the obvious move. I think Hazard is getting underviewed because he's on pens. I don't know if I know Kevin De Bruyne is in form and everything, but I see pens as a great value to get points. So my personal bias is towards Eden Hazard. But again, De Bruyne is equally good player. So I mean, he's a guaranteed way 2 points, but Eden Hazard could edge in terms of more differential and more points. I have posted my wildcard draft. It is pretty much similar. So the only changes would be Mbappe out, Kane out, and bring two budget attackers, probably even De Bruyne or Hazard out to someone else. So there isn't a lot of difference. The idea remains the same. You target teams like Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. You target Ukraine for defense. You get in Denmark, Spain. I've gotten Rodriguez from Switzerland because I think it's going to be an impactful game. Get in Dumfries, I think he'll start. That's the overall idea. Vermilion will start for sure as well, so that's there. Get him on your wild card. Donnarumma for me is a safe pick. Schmeichel is fair enough for keeper since I don't have any Denmark defense. Why no Italian players? Because I think they'll rotate. So not they are definitely rotating 7 to 8 players. They're not going with their full strength, and I think Wales have more of a reason to actually win against them. So I think it's more of a game where Wales can actually outscore them, outplay them, and I don't want to invest in that game because there is no motivation for Italy to win. Are you using Limitless? Yes, my Limitless is on. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Let me just scroll up a bit. I think you will be able to now. Yes, it's on. My Limitless is on. I think Berardi will be benched. Barella will play. Told you a good chance of clean sheet and attacking returns. Yes, there is a good chance of attacking returns. I would personally not go for the Italian game because there are much more better games to invest in my opinion. Go for the players who have some sort of a motivation because usually in the European game, in the international games, that motivation comes into play. Thoughts about three German players? Gosens. Gosens is a must. Looking at his form, three German players as well. I don't see. Personally, I would go with two because I think Hungary is again being overlooked. They put up a very good performance against France, and they're going to do it against Germany as well. They need a win too. So if they win, they qualify. So I think it's not going to be an easy game for Germany. I would actually put my money on the Portugal France game, where I think France will go all attack. If you can get either of Mbappe or Ronaldo, that's the exact dilemma I am in. If you can get either of them, go for them, I think. Also, guys, yes, 55 people watching in just 8 likes. Hit the like button. Really motivates us and helps the algorithm to understand that we're doing a good job. Where should we change formations? It automatically changes it. You don't have to. Why no Italy players? Again, I don't want to invest in that match. There's no motivation in that game. Do you think Lukaku Depay will start? I think Depay might start. Lukaku won't, in my opinion. Kevin De Bruyne, Nabri, Kevin De Bruyne, Dumfries to start. Yes, I think Dumfries. Now I have the audacity to risk him because I have four more good defenders playing on my four more good defenders where I have to choose. So I'm in a situation where I can, if you not go for a more nailed on Netherlands defender or avoid it. But in my personal opinion, I think Dumfries start that game. But he might get subbed off around the 60-minute mark. I personally think he'll start and get subbed off around 60. So he might not get the clean sheet as well. It is a 50-50 call that way. I'm torn between starting Mbappe Ronaldo for the last week. I think Ronaldo, he's more on pants. He has the motivation. I want Ronaldo as well. The only reason I'm going Kane is because I don't want to have two big hitters in the same game. And then I'll have no captaincy on day three. So that's the only reason I'm going Kane. Personally, also seeing Portugal's defense, I think Mbappe might have a run at the game and can score. So yeah, Mbappe. If but I would not ridicule Ronaldo. I think he's a great option this week. Havertz or Nabri, personal choice Nabri. There's nothing. The odds are in favor as well, so nothing there. Hungary's low block. Havertz won't have space. I'm going Nabri only because of personal bias. So between them, there's nothing. Stats don't have a lot of relevance in these games, so it's basically pick one and stick to that. Perisic or Yarmolenko, I think Yarmolenko. I saw the Ukraine game and it was amazing. They're playing really free-flowing football. I think they will score against Austria. Yarmolenko, Portales, and Vermilion. I think that's the first set. Mahin, I don't think you should go to the other option as well. Just stick to that. When is the deadline? I think 9:30. We won't be staying till deadline. I think we'll wrap it up in 20-25 odd minutes. Target Danish defenders, yes, I think. Windal to start? I don't think so. I think Vanalot will still get minutes, around 50 minutes, and then he'll get subbed off. Because there are five subs, I think Netherlands will sub off a lot of players. So Dumfries might get subbed off. Depay will get subbed off. Vinaldum, again, I'm taking that risk because I think even in 50, 60 odd minutes, he can score. So I'm taking the risk. Malin is for sure. I think he starts and he stays till the 90 minutes. So I think you should go for him. Do you think Nabri will score against Hungary? Can't really say that. Do you recommend Hazard and De Bruyne on wildcard? Not on wildcard. Get one of them on wildcard because that will take up a lot of budget for wildcard. Or Limitless for sure. Kane or Depay, your call. Depay will play only around 60 minutes. The major Netherlands players will play 60 minutes, which is Wijnaldum, Depay, Dumfries. I think Man and all these players will play only 60 minutes because there are five subs. Müller versus Havertz. Müller, I think he's on pens. That is him. Best 5.5 midfielder. Uh, get a Lorente from Spain. He was playing in midfield, so you might see him again there. But there isn't a lot. Maybe Alaba. Yeah, that's the only option there. With delete start, yes, I think he will. Stecklenburg, Dumfries, and Malen all good for Netherlands. Yeah, I think all good. All good. All will start. If Encina doesn't play, whom to replace him? He will for sure. I'm telling you, he will not start. I'm 100% sure he won't. I mean, it would be bizarre to see him start. I don't see him starting today. Replace him with anyone you can at 8.5. Vinaldum is decent. If you can put in money, go to Nabri or Yarmolenko is also straight swap. 8 million attacker, I think it's Vinaldum or Shaqiri this week. Why Rodriguez on pens, on set pieces has great motivation, puts in a lot of crosses. I think he will be. I think he has a good chance to get involved in the Switzerland game. Also gives me a captaincy option there. So I don't want to replace my midfield. So there is no room where I want to get in Shaqiri. I don't want to remove Vinaldum or Yarmolenko for Shaqiri. Neither my attacker. So Rodriguez gives me that captaincy as well. 7 million midfielders other than Mount. Shaqiri this week. Hoiberg created most chances going straight in for me, 5.5 in create chances. I don't see Denmark. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wouldn't recommend Hoiberg personally. Dumfries and Cheese in the first 11. Cheese might not. He has a knock, so he might not. Dumfries, yes. 8 million striker, I mean. Striker, I think Malin has to be Malin. Otherwise, go for Poulsen. I think Poulsen is decent. Embolo. The only three that come to my mind while I'm looking at strikers. Stones is Ricardo. Hazard or Kevin De Bruyne for wildcard. I mean, I have explained it in the start. If you want to go for pens, back it up. Hazard. Otherwise, if you want guaranteed, maybe an assist, Kevin De Bruyne. Perisic or Shaqiri. I think Perisic has a high has penalties as well in his locker. Maybe there. You think Album will start? I think he will. Have you used Limitless in matchday 2? Should I use wildcard this matchday itself? It depends on you. I think the upside is there to use your chip this week. But if your team is pretty much set and looks good on paper, then probably avoid and you can use it next in the quarterfinals. I think quarterfinals also offer a good overall safe option when you look at because the people who have used their chips will have to predict the qualifiers really well. Depay, Lukaku, Ronaldo. Who should get rid of him? I think Lukaku. Lukaku. I think he doesn't start. I think because Belgium have a lot of depth. I think they play Batshuayi. Lorente versus Phillips for 5.5. Already have Alaba. Can't have from Italy. I think Lorente. Moreno. I would avoid the Spain guys. He because he's asking for a 5.5 midfielder Lorente. But overall Spain did not look good. I would not go near them. Nathan has sent us a super chat. Is Vermilion 100% nailed on? 101%. Wait, you can bring him in your team. Lukaku in or out? I would sell him out. Balotelli, Isak, Mbolo, Poulsen is the real deal. I think Malin is nailed on there, so that's there. Belotti, if he starts, he's a decent option. Wales are not that good defensively. Personally, Poulsen has a lot of motivation. Russia are also really not that good. Then it would come for Mbolo. Isak again, Poland are defensively decent, so I would not go Isak. Morata or Yarmachuk, Yarmachuk. Yarmachuk is also there in the forward options if you put him in the lot. But again, don't double up on Ukraine in my opinion. Lineups are out. If somebody has the lineup, I can't access it right now on the stream. If you guys have the lineup posted in the chat, will be really really helpful. Trippier to start. I think the England lineup will be Trippier, Walker, Maguire, Stones, Phillips, Rice. Maybe they put in Henderson. I think Mount gets benched. Probably Jack Grealish. They give Sterling a start, Foden, or maybe Mount, Jack Grealish, Sterling, and Kane. So it's either Foden or Mount who gets benched, and Jack Grealish comes in. And Maguire starts as well for Minks. I think that's pretty much what I think the England lineup will be. Is this your full team? Yes. Good defenders up to 7 million. I think these are the best defenders looking at the fixtures. The only other defender I would recommend is Stones. I think he was good on set pieces. The wildcard will be better to keep for quarterfinals. Yes, if you want stability, yes. I think I'm checking the lineups. I'm not sure if I found anything. Can't see the lineups. Can't see the lineups yet. Uh, shall I play Mount and Carrasco? Carrasco, I think he has a higher chance of starting. Maybe Witzel because Witzel will definitely start for the Belgian squad. But if you can slightly upgrade, go for someone like a Yarmolenko, Shaqiri, or a Perisic. Perisic, I think in that bracket also stands out for me. If you remember, we were going to take Perisic last time on the stream, but unfortunately we decided not to because of the budget constraints. Do you expect Ukraine versus Australia to be a defensive game? No, completely open game in my opinion. I don't see that because both teams are not defensively sound. So the only bit them for them to win is going to be attack. Arnautovic is also a decent shout at 7 million. So if someone doesn't have budget, go for Arnautovic. In my opinion, that can also be a good differential. So Alba versus Dumfries. Dumfries. Balotti starts. Sorry, I'm saying Balotelli, but yeah, Balotti. Send in the complete lineup if someone gets it. Thank you for that. Anyways, worth keeping Lukaku and Sub out Insigne. No, I think sub out both. Both won't start in my opinion. What about Munir? Now the thing with Munir is there is Chadley who can replace him, but as far as I read, that Chadley has some sort of a knock. So there are a lot of options there. He can actually put Thorgan Hazard there, Carrasco there as well. He can put Leonard Trossard as well there, as in that place as well. So I'm not really sure about Munir. I would have gone Munir because I don't have budget constraints. But I think if I know that one defender is starting for sure, I'll go there. Italy lineup: Verratti, Giorgino, Belotti, uh, Pessina, Emerson, Chize, Bonucci, Bernardeschi, Bastoni, Tolio. Expected, I think, pretty much expected. I think Donnarumma in goal. That would be the lineup. Can we use wildcard and MD4? No, there's no MD4. There's round of 16. No, you can't because there is unlimited transfer. It makes no sense. Stick or Pulsen, Pulsen. Um, Belotti, Mbappe, or Mbappe, I think. Thoughts on either Denier and Windal starting? I think Denier will not start for sure. I think there is a chance that he starts only if Vertonghen is benched, but Windal also may not start because uh, Frank de Boer was pretty much confident that he'll make only two changes. He might come off the bench. That's my realistic guess. I would say. Italy centre back shout or not? I don't think because Wales has huge motivation to score in that game. I wouldn't go near that game. Make funds for Ronaldo or Eden Hazard. That's totally up to you. I mean, there's a two different games, two set of positions. You'll have to choose. I think maybe Eden Hazard. Shaqiri, Chise or Rodriguez. Who to give captain for tonight's fixture? I think Shaqiri or Rodriguez. Vermilion and Munir double up. Munir might not start. Probably double up in attack. When's the deadline? 9:30 p.m. Varun Baba. Uh, Indian Standard Time. Yeah. So we're doing it way before deadline because I have some important work. Is Torrio decent offensively? Having seen him play, he is known to be decent offensively. But if I won't use a chip, I'll only have two transfers. My defense is Spinazzola, Care, and my. I was thinking about subbing Spinazzola off and then either Lukaku or Insigne. Okay, then Spinazzola to Rodriguez makes complete sense. Lukaku or Insigne, I would take out Insigne now that we know he's not starting. Insigne to any 8.5 million midfielder. Yarmolenko, Wijnaldum, Shaqiri, a lot of players. Cheese is sub or not? I think he starts. That's the lineup. I'll confirm once I have it on my phone. Okay, I have the lineup. I think Cheese starts. Berardi starts. Wait, I'll just check. Berardi doesn't start, obviously. Emerson, Bonucci, Bastoni. I think it's the lineup which someone put up outside. Ramsey and Bale start for Wales as well. So, yeah, Cheese starts. Keeper for last day game. Get in the Spain keeper, Simon. We're taking minus it. I don't think so. We're taking minus it in this game. You see, the difference between 5K and me is just 2 points. So clearly, minus hits are not worth it at this stage of the game. What do you think about who will be benched for Netherlands? I think Weghorst and Dirun, as I said. Berardi to start? No, he doesn't. Should I lose Windal? Care for Gozens? Windal, I think. Any Turkish assets? No, I think it's dead for them. There's no reason why they want to play or do anything. Olmo or Mount Olmo. Thanks for answering every question, man. Love your content. Thanks, Mayanja. Make sure you leave a like. Everyone, make sure we're 70 people watching. Leave a like. It really helps us. You need to change your keeper to Italian. Yeah, I'm gonna set my team. I'm gonna set my team, guys. Don't worry. Yamalenko or Yamachuk are 100%. Yamalenko, I think and also now that Malinkowski missed that penalty last time, Yamalenko will take it this time most likely, according to me. So that's a huge edge in terms of Ukrainian players. Perisic a good option or not? Yes, he is. Emerson or Tolio? I think Tolio is known to be more attacking. Uh, H112, I won't be checking Instagram, so probably you have to write your team here. Uh, for everyone who wants to DM me on Instagram, you can, but I won't be able to check your DMs right now, or even post the stream. I'm really sorry. Can I ask where's the starting 11 link? I think it's out there. You'll probably get a notification on any whatever football app you use in the next 5 minutes. But the team which is mentioned over there up above, I'll just pin it for you guys. It would be easy for you guys. Uh, just a second. Wait, I just find it. Okay, I'm not able to. If someone found it, Varun, just copy paste it. If you find it, someone, anyone, just copy paste it. But yeah, the lineup which was mentioned above is the same. 5 million defender, Vermilion, he starts for sure. Bonucci, Gosens, Dumfries, Stones, a good backline. I think it's a good backline. Bonucci maybe not. I think I will avoid Rodriguez as the guy. Is -4 hit justified for this week? No, -4 hit in this game is not really justified at all. Best midfielder 9.8 has to be Gnabry. Gnabry, as people say. Isn't Spain versus Slovakia a must win for Spain? Best options there. But Spain were horrible. I saw them play and they were not that good. I put in Spain assets earlier as well. Maybe Olmo, Moreno, those are the two options I would go to. Moreno, especially. Alba is there in this team, although I am not expecting a lot of fire from Spain. They looked really, really poor. I mean, they were not poor on the ball, but they had no. I mean, the plan is poor. Overall, just keeping position and not attacking. The finishing is not that great. Gosens for 5 million, yes. Is Mount going to play or Foden? Either of them. I think one of them will get benched. Thanks, Hassan. I'll just pin the Italy lineup for everyone. There's the Italy lineup. Havertz over Nabri, that's up to you. Probably, Mahin, apart from Nabri, I would go Wijnaldum. I'll take the chance of Yarmolenko. Stecklenburg, Vermilion, Hummels, Dumfries, Yarmolenko, Højbjerg, Havertz, Chise, Kevin De Bruyne, Malin, Moreno, Gosens, Pau Torres, Asen, Simon. That's a great team. I don't see any need of any change apart from Højbjerg, maybe Alaba there, but the rest is good. Shaqiri over Mount, yes, I think yes, this week definitely. Your captain for today, my captain is Rodriguez. I think we look into my team. My midfield is sort. I'm not changing it. Defense perfect. I'm not changing it. Keepers. I'm not sure if I want to keep Donnarumma. I think I actually yes. I think I will just change it to Pickford. I'll just change it to Pickford. Where is Pickford? Yeah, I changed it to Pickford for two reasons. I get a player in match day in the day three of match day three. Also, I think Wales might just score against Italy because of too many things. I think there is a chance that they'll score. So I just don't want to risk it. So yeah, Rodriguez, Smile, Munir, any two. Rodriguez, Smile. Is it worth doubling up with Kevin De Bruyne, Hazard? Thinking about getting Grealish for one of them. I think it's worth it. Best Italy defender, Tolio. Yes, I think he is. No Gareth Bale, not for me. Wait, why is your team over 100 million? Because Limitless is on. Best forwards for wildcard. I think Malin, Yamochuk if you want to, Poulsen, uh, or Nortovich is good. And apart from that, Belotti if he starts. Yeah, Belotti starts. Yeah, that's the guy then. Depay, Lukaku, Yilmaz, Alba, Kimmich, Fernandes, Lorente, Care, Delete, Torres, Pickford, Select, Insigne, Spinazzola. Should I use wildcard? I think you should because there is a lot of upside with your current team. You can change around your team, the face of your team, and really make a lot of points. Munir may or may not start. Berardi not starting confirmed. Yes, I have pinned the Italy lineup up above. I have Pickford and second keeper. Are you playing any chip? I've played Limitless. I think Schmeichel is the best second keeper. Do I buy Cheese or Belotti? I think Belotti is better. Thoughts on Foden? He may get benched, so that's a concern for me. This is my Limitless team. Good choices midfielder for 7 million. Shakiri. That's straightforward. If you can get 7.5 Perisic, I think he's 8.5. I'm not sure, but Perisic as well. Will Sofano start? Yes, I think he will. The keepers usually don't get rotated in these games. Powder is good to start. Yes, budget constrained any defender within 5.2 million. I think at 5.2, Gosens is 5 is great. Apart from that, Vermilion at 5, and then Powder is decent as well. You can put in the Denmark defenders as well if you can. Limitless with Bale and Perisic. I'm not sure if you want to put Bale and Perisic. I think Perisic is good. Bale, Italy aren't that team you want to bet against. Not really. Kramaric I would avoid. Best City defender, Tolio. Yes, I agree. Tolio, and then second I would go Bonucci for stability for sure. Why do I? Who do I buy? Munir or Lukaku on Limitless? Munir. Will Dumfries start? I'm expecting it to. Which team should I consider as I only have wildcard left? I've made a post. You can check out. You want to target Macedonia. You want to target the Hungary game, Austria game, Finland. Probably these are the teams you want to target. Nothing apart from that. Players playing today as captain. I think you want to take a chance. You can go Bale or Ramsey, Rodriguez and Shaqiri. Those are Embolo. Any one of them. I think I wouldn't captain the Italy players. Nabi or Havertz. I would go Nabry. Chizo, Yamalenko, Grealish over Perisic, do or die for England. I think Perisic. Is Wijnaldum sure to play? Yes, I think he will. I think he's the most nailed on Netherlands player for me. Percentage of Lukaku getting benched, 90% according to me. 80, let's say 80. To be safe, 80. Davide or Simon, who starts? Simon. Why is Tolio the best Italian defender? He's centre back. What about Emerson? He has a good goal threat overall, and we know that he's starting for sure as well. Emerson, I mean I'm a Chelsea fan. I've seen him a lot, play him a lot. I'm not sure if he'll be doing that great. Stecklenburg, a cool Stecklenburg. There's no doubt. No Mount, no. He could be benched. Can't be sure. I mean, ideally, I'm saying it as an England fan that he should be benched if England want to win. Delete or Tolio, delete Dumfries sure to play. I think he will play 80%, but I am also pretty sure that he'll get subbed off earlier. Cheese or Yarmolenko, Belotti or Moreno? Moreno, in my opinion. What is your wildcard team? This is not my wildcard team. I've posted my wildcard team on Instagram at FPA tips underscore underscore. Make sure you check that out. Do I buy Embolo or Griezmann? Griezmann, I think. Yarmolenko or Vinaldum? Yarmolenko. Uh, Cheese or Belotti from Italy? Belotti. Tolly or Emerson or Bastoni? Anyone. I'm not sure if you should really invest in the Italian defenders, honestly. Yamalenko, Kevin De Bruyne, Malen. Who do I captain tomorrow if Chizia does bad? Kevin De Bruyne. He's more likely the safe option. Wijnaldum will be the starting lineup of the Netherlands. I think he will. 99%. Okay, we'll set a team who plays first. Let's just do that as well. I'm pretty sure Mbappe plays on the last day, so I'll sub him off. I'll put in Kane because I know he plays early on. Manen plays early on, so he goes in. Alaba plays on the last day, so he gets subbed off. Nabri plays on the last day as well, so sub him off for Miller. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll just save it. Confirm. Captain changes to Rodriguez. Yeah, that's my captain for today. He's in the starting 11. Yeah, that's it. That's my team. That's my team, guys. Play Cheesy or transfer out for anyone else. Already have Shakiri Yamalenko. I think you can play him. I would ideally go out for someone like a Perisic. Best three forwards on Limitless. Schick is not in my best three. My best three would be either Ronaldo or Mbappe, Malin, and probably the third one is up to you. I mean, take the punt on the third one, in my opinion. Malin, Shakiri, Yamalenko, Nabri, Cheese, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodriguez, Gosens, Vinaldum, Stecklenburg. With 7.7 million still in the bank, any changes? I wouldn't do any changes. Mueller is also a good striker option, but for everyone looking out there. But in that team, I wouldn't change anything else. Upgrade Malin to Depay and downgrade Hazard? No, I wouldn't. I think Malin is most nailed on to play 90 minutes from the Netherlands team. Why is Ronaldo 12.1? Because there was price changes. Are you against Italy? No, I'm not. I think a team which has rotated a lot against a team who has great motivation to win is not a real matchup. Italy might not play the same they played the last two games because it's a different team. Uh, and it's basic logic, and that you might see that in the game itself, probably. Hence, I'm not, and also it might not be a really high scoring game for Italy. They don't have any motivation to really win. They can really restrict the loss to a 1-0, 2-0, or maybe a 1-all, and that's enough for them. They might win. I think I've predicted in my predictions. I've put at 2-0 Italy win or 2-1 Italy win, but I don't see it a high scoring game. I couldn't change my team last week. I still have wildcard left and Limitless left. You should probably use Limitless this week. Windal or Dumfries? Dumfries, I think. With so many changes to the starting 11, will it be wise to start Bale or Ramsey? Bale. Who goes for the captain? Belotti, Chiesa, or Donnarumma? Belotti. Embolo or Belotti? I think Embolo has more motivation to prove something. I think they have much more to play for. I think I would go there. He also has more big chances if I remember correctly. Whom to bench Simon or Sofal have any? I think Simon plays on last day bench him. Probably that's the safer option. Embolo, Yamachuk or Belotti, who's better? I think Embolo has more big chances if I remember correctly. I'm not really sure on that side. Will Dumfries play? Nobody's 100% sure. We are expecting him to play and then get subbed off. That's what we were expecting. Muller will start. I am doubtful. 50% chance. Italy wants to achieve highest run without a loss. Yeah, and they can. They don't have to really score high. Also, the players they're playing with, you're not. I mean, with the main team, it's Immobile or Insigne or Berardi who's getting involved in the goals. Maybe Spinazzola. In this team, you're not really very confident. So avoid in my opinion. Why you pick Vinaldum than Havertz? Because I've seen Hungary play. They are really hungry to win. So I think Vinaldum against Macedonia can do better and score more goals. Alba or Munir Albia is taking minus for advisable. No, I don't think so. Because as explained, the difference between me and like 10k ahead is just 2 points. Will Ming start? No, I think Maguire is back. He might start. Is Emerson a good option? He's a decent option. Thoughts on Ferran Torres? Olmo should start. I think he's a better option than Ferran Torres if he starts. Most nailed on Belgian defender Vermilion. That's Vermilion, yes. Dumfries will start. If we are asserting that, great. I'm not sure. 8.5 best midfielder, Yamolenko, otherwise Perisic. Those are the two. Alderweireld is also nailed on for Germany, Belgium as a defender. I'll check on if I have any news on any other team. If I have, I'll message it. I'll post it on Instagram. Apart from that, I have nothing. Can you show your wildcard team? There is nothing in my wildcard team I've posted on Instagram. For everyone out there, I'll just read out my wildcard team. If I'll just check out my latest screenshot I had, and I'll read it out so that we get an idea. So my wildcard team would be Malin, Poulsen, uh, Embolo probably or Arnautovic, Yamalenko, Kevin De Bruyne, Gnabry, Shaqiri. For Cheese, I would try to upgrade Cheese to someone at that price point. At 7 million, actually at 8.5, I'll get in Perisic somehow. Uh, uh, Care from Denmark, Vermilion, Rodriguez, Gosens, Pau Torres, Michael Stecklenburg. That would be my team. Which Netherlands back will start? I think it's going to be the same back that started the last game. Yamachuk or Poulsen. Ronaldo, Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne, captain. I mean, they play on different days, guys. Just captain Kevin De Bruyne, and apart from the two, just pick one. Care or Mile if you can. He's more expensive, hence I did not mention him. Perisic captain on that day, yes, is Berardi starting. Guys, I've pinned the Italy lineup. You can check it out in the pinned comments. Guys, we've 84 people watching in 46 likes. Please hit the like button, really helps us. Like, genuinely. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. We create more Euro content. We'll be creating more Euro content, and we create a lot of FPL content on our channel. So, in case if you're interested in any of that, you probably want to subscribe to the channel. Ake will start. He's Vice Michael because of the clean sheet odds. Poulsen or Malin or Belotti? I think Malin. Havertz or Yamalenko? Yamalenko and Kimmich in my opinion. Clean sheet odds among smaller teams. I'll have to check that. Among smaller teams, I'm not sure if there is clean sheet, really a huge clean sheet odds. I'll just check into clean sheet odds. Wait, just give me a second. Till then, Care or Roberts? Care. If I use wildcard, will I have another one? No. Mings or Hummels? Poulsen, Mueller or Belotti? I think Poulsen. Mueller is also fine because he's on pens. He did not look that great, but he's also fine. Clean sheet odds. If I look at smaller teams, Ukraine has a 45% clean sheet odd, but I don't think it will happen. Denmark will keep a clean sheet in my opinion, 40% odd. Switzerland also has a 40% odd for clean sheet. Poland has a 29%. So those are the three outside the normal big teams. I would go for clean sheets. Do you rate Cheese? Not a lot. Decent. I think you can buy him on your wildcard as well. Hazard over Kevin De Bruyne because he takes pens. Yes, I think for wildcard I would go Hazard over Kevin De Bruyne. Bale or Vinaldum. How should we change 3-4-2 formation? Just make substitutions. It will change automatically. I've used my Limitless in matchday 2. Opinion wildcard matchday 3 versus later. It depends on your team. It really is very team specific. But I think if you have a decent team and with two transfers you can make a good 11 or a 13 or a 12. Quarterfinals wildcard has huge upside. Do I buy Vermilion or Munir? Vermilion. Best Kimmich sub. I think Kimmich is fine for this week. Will Depay start? I think he will. He'll get subbed off earlier on. Which Danish defender should I pick? Mai, if you can. Dumfries starting. We're expecting him to Falgun Gupta. Stick with Munir or go Vermilion. Vermilion, in my opinion. On that note, we have 59 likes. Just make it 75 at least. We'll take up a couple of questions and then we'll wrap it up. Thoughts on Embolo, Savitzer, Gosens? Gosens is a must. Embolo is the other one I would go to. Chize Yamalenko or Yamachuk Belotti. Chize Yamalenko. Keep wildcard for quarterfinal but take minus 4. No, don't take minus 4. Instead of minus 4, I would take my wildcard. Depay starts, I think he does. He'll get subbed off earlier on, which is what we're guessing. Thoughts on Mings? He won't start in my opinion. If Maguire is even half fit, he'll play. MSN worth the extra million? No, I don't think so. But Tongan will start. He is expected. If he's fit, he will. Alderweireld will start as well. Kane or Griezmann? Griezmann. Kane. I'm going Kane only because of I want captaincy and also I'm just supporting England. So why not have a player from that game? Yamacheko, Belotti, Shakiri, or Rodriguez captain. I would go Rodriguez because of set pieces and pens. Jesus starts Limitless worth it. I don't think he's worth it on Limitless. Which 4.5 keeper to prefer? Stecklenburg, Perisic or Wijnaldum, Perisic, Connor Roberts avoid in my opinion. Munir, Gosens, Stones, Dumfries, good backline. Yeah, decent. Munir, I think can be changed, but apart from that, good. On that note, we'll wrap it up, guys. It was really good to have this stream. Hopefully, it was helpful for you guys. If I get any updates, I'll post it on Instagram as stories, but won't be able to reply the DMs. Yamalinga good for a long run. Yes. This week match day schedule is completely different. Yes. I know. I've checked it. All the matches in the group happen on the same day. Denier or Vermilion. King Kai Havertz hat trick possibly. Munir sub he could. Now there is a thing that if Chadley is fit he'll start. Otherwise Munir. Yamuchuk or Morata or Malin. Thank you for the stream. Good luck to everyone. Yes, good luck to everyone. I take a last question by Ankur. Got Limitless on. How about Malin, Kane, Ronaldo? I think if you're going Ronaldo, Kane, Malin, I think yeah, I'm going Mbappe. I think that Portugal will not defend that well. So Ronaldo is equally fine. I would actually go Ronaldo over Kane, but just because of my bias for England and for Kane, I'm going Kane. But that front line is actually good on Limitless. Yamolenko and Savitzer. Yamolenko. Is Bernardeschi a better pick than Chase? No. 9.6 million midfielder. You can go Yamalenko, you can probably go Gnabry. I think Gnabry is a better one. On that note, we'll wrap it up. Last question, Perisic or Wijnaldum? Perisic. It offers you captaincy. Thank you guys for joining the stream. This is FPL Tips signing off. Cheers.